Christian, go ahead and unmute your mic and tell us what you think
Um,
marriage is.
I know what it is. It's where a guy and a girl have been dating for a long time, and then finally they decide to stay together. Well, make a plan to stay together, which is called marriage. There's a lot of gifts, a lot of family members, a lot of people. You can also have a party, and also there's certain people, like in different countries, that have different colonies of doing marriage.
It's very true, very true. Aiden, what do you think? When you hear marriage, what do you think the word means? When you hear that someone's married?
I think boy and girl kissing.
Boy and girl kissing. Well, guess what? Marriage is actually a lot more than that. Marriage is a team. Caden, what do you think you have to do to get married?
You have to love each other.
That's a very good point, Caden. You have to love each other. What else?
Care about each other.
Care about each other. That's really nice. Yeah, love and care about each other.
You have to sign papers, and also in some people, like in their culture, they have to test how the wife or the husband, how they do stuff around the house, like if they give them stuff, because my mom watches 90 Day Fiance, so I know a little bit about that.
Oh, you've seen a little bit around. Yep. A lot of y'all mentioned your parents or your grandparents being married. Who would you say is in charge of that in the home? What do you think, Caden? Who's in charge? Mom? Yeah, Zephyr?
It depends what it is. What does it like? What?
Who
Papa
makes this?
picks it up, and Mimi does like the dishes, shopping and dishes. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a very good team effort there. It's not just one person. Both are in charge of different things. That's really good. What about you, Bo and Blake? Who's in charge?
Our dad is in charge of cleaning the house, and our mom is in charge of checking our work, and checking it when we're done.
Very nice.
I mostly think my dad's in charge because he's older than my mom.
Oh yeah, and age trumps all, right? Well, that sounds really good. That's a lot of really good teamwork going on. I like that. What would you do if you were married?
I would protect her with all my heart.
Very nice. That's part of the job as a husband, is protecting. What about you, Bo? What would you do if you were married?
I'd probably buy a big house for my kids to run around and play.
Blake?
I'll probably buy a medium-sized house.
Uh-huh.
So I don't have to clean that much, and my kids can run around.
Smart, because you don't want a big house to have to clean up all of that space. That's a lot of work. Caden, what about you? What would you do if you were married?
Every time my kids would get home, I would help them with their homework, and I would make rules like don't run in the house, play outside, don't run in the kitchen, read a book every 3 hours.
Every 3 hours? That's a lot of books. Those sound like some really good rules, Caden. Zephyr, what about you? What would you do if you were married? What would your job be?
I would probably get a house, like they said. I would buy some stuff and pay the electric bill, or because you also have to like even out the money, and you also have to get the budget well.
Very true. Well, did you know that Jesus and the church are actually like a husband and a wife? Jesus and the church are just like a marriage, and Jesus's wife is the church. We're supposed to work as a team because Jesus leads the church like a husband is called to lead and provide for his family. and the church is on Jesus's team, helping him spread the gospel. I think it's a pretty good deal having Jesus on our team. Well, as young people of the church, it's good to remember that we have Jesus on our side, and we have someone watching out for us and leading us and protecting us. So even though we're not married yet, we have Jesus as our leader, and we should work with him to spread the gospel and serve him, right? Right.